Many people wake up every day feeling financially behind. They look at their bank account, their debt, their bills, and conclude something must be wrong with them. They assume they are bad with money, not disciplined enough, not smart enough, or simply unlucky. But what if the problem is not that you are broke? What if the real issue is that you are playing the wrong financial game entirely? The modern economic system rewards a very different set of behaviors than the ones most people were taught. If you feel stuck despite working hard, budgeting carefully, and doing everything right, it may not be a personal failure. It may be that you are operating under outdated rules in a system that has fundamentally changed. Today, we will talk about you're not broke. You're playing the wrong game. So, before we start, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. The first wrong game many people play is the income-only game. From childhood, we are taught to get good grades, earn a degree, find a stable job, and rely on a steady paycheck. Income becomes the primary scoreboard. If your salary increases, you believe you are winning. If it stagnates, you feel like you are losing. But income alone does not build wealth. Wealth is built through ownership. Ownership of assets that grow, produce cash flow, or appreciate over time. If you rely solely on earned income without acquiring appreciating or income-generating assets, you remain dependent on trading time for money. That is a fragile position in an economy that can change quickly. Another wrong game is the consumption game. Modern culture subtly encourages spending as a signal of success. New cars, upgraded phones, larger homes, luxury experiences, these become markers of achievement. But consumption does not equal wealth. It often delays it. The system profits when individuals continuously upgrade their lifestyle. The moment income rises, expenses rise with it. This phenomenon, often called lifestyle inflation, traps people in a cycle where higher earnings never translate into financial freedom. The game rewards visible success while quietly punishing long-term stability. Debt plays a powerful role in this wrong game. Credit cards, auto loans, student loans, and mortgages are normalized to the point where carrying debt feels ordinary. Some debt can be strategic, but consumer debt often funds depreciating assets. Interest compounds against the borrower, reducing future financial flexibility. Many individuals feel broke not because they earn too little, but because a significant portion of their income services past spending decisions. When interest payments consume cash flow, wealth building becomes secondary. Education is another area where the wrong game is often played. Traditional schooling emphasizes job preparation but rarely teaches financial literacy. Concepts such as investing, tax strategy, inflation, and asset allocation are not core subjects in most systems. As a result, many people enter adulthood skilled in their profession but inexperienced in managing and growing money. They may excel in earning yet struggle in retaining and multiplying what they earn. One of the biggest misunderstandings in the financial game is the difference between assets and liabilities. An asset puts money in your pocket or grows in value over time. A liability takes money out of your pocket. Many people purchase liabilities believing they are assets simply because they are expensive. True wealth builders prioritize acquiring productive assets such as businesses, rental properties, dividend-paying stocks, or diversified index funds. The focus shifts from spending to ownership. Retirement planning reveals another flawed game. Many assume that government programs like Social Security will fully support them in later years. While Social Security provides a critical safety net, it was never designed to replace full income. Benefits are calculated based on lifetime earnings and are subject to demographic pressures as populations age. Relying solely on it without supplemental savings exposes individuals to risk. The right game involves understanding benefits, estimating expected payouts, and building independent retirement assets alongside them. Inflation is an invisible opponent in this game. When prices rise over time, the purchasing power of money declines. Keeping all savings in low-yield accounts may feel safe, but over long periods, inflation erodes real value. Playing the right game means understanding that growth investments, though volatile, are often necessary to outpace inflation and maintain purchasing power over decades. Time is another underestimated factor. Compounding works slowly at first, then accelerates dramatically. Many people underestimate how powerful small, consistent investments can become over 20 or 30 years. Starting late makes the climb steeper, but it does not make it impossible. The wrong game focuses on short-term wins. The right game prioritizes long-term consistency. The employment landscape has shifted as well. Lifetime employment with pensions has largely been replaced by defined contribution retirement plans and personal investment responsibility. Workers must now decide how much to contribute, how to allocate investments, and how to withdraw funds in retirement. Without active engagement, the default choices may not align with personal goals. Playing the right game means being proactive rather than passive. Another misconception involves risk. Many equate risk solely with market volatility. But risk also includes inflation risk, longevity risk, opportunity cost risk, and concentration risk. Avoiding all investment volatility may feel safe, yet it can create the greater risk of insufficient growth. Understanding the different dimensions of risk helps shift the strategy from fear-based decisions to informed allocation. The tax system introduces another layer of complexity. Where you place your money matters as much as how much you invest. Tax-deferred accounts, taxable brokerage accounts, and tax-free vehicles each serve a role. Strategic withdrawal planning in retirement can significantly affect how long assets last. Ignoring tax efficiency means playing a less effective version of the game. Mindset may be the most critical factor of all. If you believe wealth is reserved for the lucky or privileged, you subconsciously limit your own potential. The right game begins with recognizing that financial literacy is learnable and scalable. It requires curiosity, discipline, and long-term thinking rather than perfection. Technology has also reshaped the rules. Access to low-cost index funds, online brokerage platforms, digital budgeting tools, and financial education is more available than ever. The barriers to entry for investing are lower than in previous generations. Playing the wrong game means ignoring these tools. Playing the right game means leveraging them. The empowering truth is that games can be changed. Strategies can be adjusted. Knowledge can be acquired. Habits can be rebuilt. Even small, consistent shifts, saving an extra percentage of income, investing regularly, reducing high-interest debt, improving skills, compound over time. Financial freedom is less about dramatic windfalls and more about disciplined systems. It is about understanding that money is a tool, not a scoreboard. It is about designing a personal economic strategy aligned with long-term independence rather than short-term appearance. When you change the game you are playing, the results begin to change as well. The feeling of being stuck transforms into a sense of control. Instead of reacting to bills and paychecks, you begin building assets and options. That shift, from consumption to ownership, from income only to asset building, from passive to intentional, is where true financial transformation begins. If you liked this video and would like to see more like it, please give it the thumbs up. Leave a comment and click the button to subscribe.